Hey everybody, Chance Priest here. This is going to be kind of a Priest toy safari, but it's I don't never do box openings, package openings, all that stuff like that. But man, there was a really big box that came in from Mexico, and I've done one of these once before like this a year ago or so, and it was just epic. And this is another epic one, and I opened it, but at the same time, I didn't really, get it all out and stuff. So I said, "Oh, this has just got to. I'll just do this for everybody. This has got to be too good." This is too good to be true to just keep to myself. And today's my birthday, and I'm really not a celebrate my birthday person, but boy, I got so many nice birthday messages. I said, man, I'm gonna just make something for everybody so they can see some cool toys, that's what we're all here for, right? See some cool toys. Anyway, I bought all this stuff like months ago and just forgot about it, and then it came in, boop. That's the way it does from when you doing overseas. But anyway, I'll get to it. This is a real odd one for me. I don't, I guess he's kind of a gnome guy or whatever. I don't know. But he's got it looks like it says SOTL or SOTZ. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's vinyl. It's a big vinyl. Look how big that sucker is. And he's got doll eyes. You can see him. And he probably has, I'm guessing, a cane or something in this hand, but I don't know. Anyway, he was cheap, and I couldn't resist him. He's big old, heavy, thick vinyl. Looks like something from the 60s or the 70s. Now, I'm not really a Smurf buyer either, but man, it's a blow mold Mexico bootleg giant. My head's pretty big, so it's a my head size Smurf. Man, that thing's big and cool, and and I'm gonna take pictures of all these, and I'll, like I always do, and I'll post pictures on my Instagram. And by the way, Victory Comics LLC, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and then Chance's Toy Collection on Instagram too, which that's where most of this stuff will be posted. And Priest, Monsters, Aliens, Superhero on Facebook, right? So anyway, this fella from Mexico was selling all this stuff, and he had a pretty good collection, like from all over. So like that right there, and which it's a Captain Future deal from Japan. It could be from Italy though. I don't know, because they had a lot of Captain Future stuff in Italy, and he had some other Italian toys, which I'll show y'all here in a minute. I mean, this is a hodgepodge. It's like the best. To me, this is the best kind of box you can get because it's got a little bit of everything. I just love it. Look at that incredible blow mold. Candy bucket. Its little string is missing. It probably had a little plastic cord, but I love that stuff. Blow mold bootleg gargoyle. So check that out. Isn't that neat? Missing the wings. I'm sure he had some wings in there, but man, that is just a weird, neat, like 8 or 9 inch figure that I love. Me, I love stuff you just don't see every day. That's what it's all about, man. It's cool stuff you don't see every day. And if you see the toys I make, that's stuff you don't see every day. That's oddball stuff, and that's because I'm oddball. And anyway, so I've got the camera turned around like I don't usually have, so I'm just trying to get used to it. I know I'm looking like I got creepy eyes, when people look at you and they're looking the wrong way. It's always doing, huh. That's what I'm doing. I can't help myself. Anyway, that's a blow mold Yoda bank. I know they've made these since the 80s. This one here is from 98. Phantom Menace. You know what I mean. So, let's see. This is just a really big box. I better shut up and cut through it. This is the little cavemen guys from the little hairy dudes from Mexican wrestling, and then you've got I can't remember. Tiniemblas. I can't remember. I never can pronounce that right. I got something really, really like super special in here too. Here is he was in the bag, but the bag was so ripped up that I just took him out. And it's a big old jumbo Slythe knockoff blow mold, but with killer paint. And his original axe, which you never find either. So, and I've got quite a few of these actually, because I've always liked this figure a lot, and I just accumulated them. But there's the original I wasn't planning on making a video, but because I'm here at the house and you know there's the Christmas tree, and but I was just like, man, everybody's been so nice today. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and because I'm making toys, man. We got a big release coming out, and I'm making, and then I'm building a big toy factory. So it's just it's head spinning, right? 2 comic books coming out in the next few months. You know, writing and all that stuff. It's just nonstop. Little blow mold bootleg turtle. I've got more of those. That's not a real uncommon turtle to find, but just cool, And oh, this is really neat. Like molded like the old plastic marks, but it's like a Callisto quasi Marx figure, space guy. Whoo, love it. Here is a set of really neat. They remind me of the Tinykins, but they're quadruple the size. They're little Flintstones. And look at that header card. That awesome with Fred sitting there in his lodge hat and everything. But that's pretty neat. And I'm not a huge. I do love Hanna-Barbera, but I'm not a huge Flintstone person. Even though, of course, I'm like everybody. I watched the heck out of the Flintstones growing up, and I like the Flintstones. I'm just not. You know how it is. You got to choose what you collect, right? You know, and you just gotta. You gotta be a little bit choosy. Which y'all, I guess y'all don't think I am, but because I buy a little bit of everything. Especially this load, right? This is still in the package, but it's a rocket knockoff rocket deal from Mexico, which I think is super cool. I'm losing my box over here. I'm gonna have to take big dude, put him up there. This right here is my Gravedigger monster truck pedal car deal. I saw this thing and I asked my wife. I didn't ask my wife. I was staring at it, and she's like, "What have you been looking at over here?" And I said, "God, I'd like that for Christmas." And I was just, I'm joking, but I'm telling the truth because it's like a bad to the bone, big old pedal car, and it's like something I usually wouldn't buy at all, But I just thought it's so awesome, and it was marked down to like $90. And anyway, and lo and behold, she went and got it. Surprised me for my birthday, so that was really cool. And because like I say, to me, birthday, man. I'm 46 years old. Just I wish they'd start going the other direction. I don't want to die, but I don't want to get no older. Isn't that everybody's case, right? This guy this is pretty darn cool because it's a it's a little knockoff wrestler, but he could be I'm gonna say he's Santo, El Santo right off the bat, but with a little paint he could be Blue Demon just as well. So anyway, I just thought, and it's all blow mold, so it's it's weird because the bottom half is hard, like the Mexican hard pressed plastic. So that's an unusual little mashup there. I got this box full of stuff. Oh, I didn't even get into this, but there's I don't have anything here. Trying to. Anyway, I had a darn good day, and I was feeling it, and so I was like, I'll just show y'all this box. I don't like to open boxes because to me it's kind of like a personal thing between the person who I'm getting it from and me. And it's just like real, like I feel like it's just a connection between us, like real personal. So I don't do all the box openings like everybody, and I get a lot of boxes, but I don't do all the box openings. But this one, I love these big jumbo Mexican boxes when I buy a lot from one guy, and it's taken a while. And so a lot of times I do payouts, and then after you pay it all off, it comes in, it's been months, Anyway, that little robot, which is a Ray robot. It's a 70s. It's just cool as heck, just kind of a, why not? I probably have 4 of the same one, but that's just me. This box is pretty interesting because you don't see this stuff come from Mexico very often. But it's a box of American toys. American, baby. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see that. You got like, I don't know if you can see, but he wrapped up a nice little box of Power Lords and Clash of the Titans. Look at that. Clash of the Titans. and Power Lord. Power Lord. Power Lords, man, the design and everything on them, nuts, you know, so cool. Power Lord. There's a little foot in the back. I don't know. I'm probably not showing this worth a darn. But anyway. Look, and look at there. With the tail. Like, I've owned 100 of these without a tail and, you know, not very many with the tail. Usually they darn near got to be in the package. Anyway, there's weapons and everything for all these Clash of the Titans. And I've owned a bunch of Clash of the Titans sets, and I've owned them in the packages, and I've owned them in the boxes and all that stuff. I think I'm going to keep this set. I keep selling them, and I'm you know, because it's American toys, I'm like, you know, I know I can get them anytime. Sometimes they rise in value kind of high, but so when somebody asks for them, I go, okay, I'll sell that, you know. But these I ain't going to sell. I'm going to keep these. Anyway, so there's a bunch of, there's like 2 of these guys. And anyway, it's all a bunch of weapons and stuff down. So cool stuff, cool stuff. The big ones, there's a big one at the back. I'm waiting for the end there. The header card is Ratty on this. He's a Mazinger Z, but he's a real, we'll open it, screw it, you know. I know it's been in there forever, but this is a real old one, y'all. You can just see it's probably early 80s, you know. But and boy, that's when they would paint that old plastic, and it was just it didn't stick at all, you know. But it's so cool because I mean I'm the first pregnant. A big old piece of white paint just fell off of him. But look how just awesomely neat. There's his chest deal, there's his back deal, and just bootleggedness that's just beautiful. And y'all know me, I like that odd bootleg stuff because it has a artistic flair. I see art in all these toys. I do. I know at the time they were probably being made, they were just cheap old toys that we can get out there and sell cheap, make a few dollars, but I just see it different. This stuff excites me. Woo! It just does. This is really cool. I want to get this out because I can't. I'll have it. I don't want to mess nothing up. Anyway, there's the header card, the backer for this Spaceman. And like I said, I just popped it loose right there. But there you got a blow mold Spaceman and his helmet, which in typical Mexican fashion doesn't fit right. They just don't care. They didn't care. They're just like, you know, I don't think what they understood is us kids, we noticed stuff like that. You know, when we were kids, we were like, hey, that don't fit. That don't work. You know, hey, what the hell? But a lot of these places, you know, especially when you're bootlegging, you know, I mean, it's a small operation. You know, it's a garage. Most of them, it's the size of a garage or smaller, you know, that they're working in. Anyway, man, this is a biggie for me. I'm pretty sure this is Italian. It's vinyl. It's a real kind of a hard vinyl. I mean, it's definitely vinyl, but it's old. It's old, y'all. See the alien. I want y'all to see the alien shape of that head. Look at that. He's got I know what it's from. If you see his foot, he's got like a little, it looks like a little cut in the top of his foot. It's from wherever he was sitting and he got hot or whatever and gravity took effect. He folded over. And probably that foot was up like that, you know, hot. And it stuck that way. And then whenever somebody used a hairdryer or whatever and tried to get it loose, it cracked the top foot. That's what happens. But who cares? This thing is uber rare. It has no markings. It's absolutely a bootleg. Frick. I could do a whole video on my feelings that are gushing for this thing right here. I've told y'all a million times, I grew up, Spider-Man was my guy. I related to him in the comic books more than anybody else. When I was alone and my loneliest and my saddest, and I don't know, man, he made me feel tough again. You know, I mean, I freaking love him. You know, I love Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't like what they've done to him. I don't read it. I quit reading it in the 90s. I did like some of the wild and crazy stuff of the 90s because it's so far out there, but he still remained the same good guy, you know. that's what, to me, you know, like when I write about my characters, the good guys stay. I mean, everybody in their life, you know, has these transitions that take them from doing this and that. And we all do bad stuff. We go, God, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. You know, I mean, everybody does it. I work so hard at not doing it. I mean, of not doing anybody bad, anybody wrong. You know, I mean, I work so hard at it. So, you know, and even so, a lot of it's just like your point of view. Like, to me, I did what was right, you know, and they're like, well, to me, you screwed me over, you know, but, you know, you can't make everybody happy. But, you know, anyway, I'm just saying that, you know, Spider-Man was my guy, and he still is, and the old Spider-Man still is. But this, they call Holy Grails. This is so rare, y'all. I cannot tell you how rare that Spider-Man is. Basically, because I look at all Spider-Man figures from all over, forever and ever, and you just won't see this figure. And I think it comes from Italy. It could come from Argentina or somewhere, but he's a thick, heavy vinyl, and like I say, he's pretty hard, but to me, he's my museum piece out of this whole load. But anyway. So I've had a wonderful birthday, and I'm going to tell y'all again later tonight. Thank y'all very much for all. I got hundreds. I couldn't believe it. I got hundreds of people that wished me happy birthday. This is freaking, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, hell, I slept forever, and I don't ever sleep. I can't hardly sleep more than 3 or 4 hours at a time. And I slept forever today. I was like, thank God I got all this sleep, you know, and I get up to these just crazy amounts of messages, and it means a lot to me. It does. It's, you know, it's just like, wow. Anyway, and then I go out to the building, and the building's going up, and they're working out there on it. So it's just like everything's going. Anyway, so got all this stuff, and I'll post more pictures to get, you know, so y'all get some individual shots and stuff like that. I'll throw this video up on everything, and y'all can check it out. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And Merry Christmas. God bless. Victory, victory, victory.